All right, so I haven't seen the new Star Wars yet, but I'm asking, no, I'm really begging everyone to not post any spoilers online. Live in the newsroom, Jeff Van Sant, 3 TV.
All right, you're going to love this then, Jeff. We have just a story for you coming up. We're going to show you how to avoid those internet spoilers with special software. That's coming up a little bit later on in our show. Meantime, new at 9 o'clock tonight, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office met with the community of Waddell after a reported child abduction sparked a massive search last week. You may remember this. Last Wednesday, 2 kids saw a child right off the street. Well, nearby schools were put under lockdown, and 200 members of law enforcement helped search 900 homes. Well, hours later, they told us there was no concrete evidence a child was ever missing.
But we can tell you 100% guaranteed no parent has come forward and reported their child missing. And I think that was important for the community to hear today. I think the community has to be vigilant at all times because stuff like this happens every day.
Investigators told about 50 concerned community members who showed up tonight. They believe the child who made the report, but they think a parent might have taken or picked up the kid from the side of the street, and they say they have no reason to believe now a stranger was involved.
Tonight, some heartwarming video just into our newsroom showing a deer being rescued from an Arizona canal. 3TV's Preston Phillips is live in the newsroom. Preston.
Oh, you're going to love this. The video already has 36,000 views on the Arizona Game and Fish Department's website. Check this out. You can see the deer swimming along the canal. Isn't that just the cutest thing? The deer swimming in the canal got stuck there. Happened this morning. Arizona Game and Fish received 3 calls about the deer trapped in a CAP canal near Lake Pleasant. Before they headed out there, out of nowhere, you can see a couple of cowboys who happen to be in the area. They throw out their ropes into the water and eventually rope the mule by his antlers, eventually pull him to safety, then to dry land. Just a great story and such a happy outcome.
And this is what it's all about with Arizona Game and Fish and the citizens here in Arizona that are concerned, like those 2 cowboys who stopped, made time out of their day to do a rescue.
And Arizona Game and Fish say they have no idea how long that deer was in the canal, but they say what happens is they come looking for water, think they can scale the sides of the concrete, fall in, and can be in real trouble if there's no one there to save them. We're live in the news. Preston Phillips, 3TV.
Preston, thank you. In other news, one person has died after a car crash at a South Mountain park. Police say the driver was going too fast, lost control, and crashed into a boulder. 3 others were brought to the hospital with serious injuries.
Pump out a little water.
$47 million has been awarded to the family of 2 women killed in a terrible crash on the I-10. Back in May of 2008. It took nearly 8 years for this $47 million settlement to come through. Sisters-in-law Pamela Humphrey and Ann Quinn were traveling on I-10 south of Phoenix. They were on their way to Tucson when Humphrey swerved to avoid some debris, lost control, crossed the dirt median, and crashed head-on into an oncoming car. The lawsuit filed against the Arizona Department of Transportation alleged had there been a median barrier there, the crash would have been prevented.
Well, if there was a lot of things happening, maybe it wouldn't happen either. The guy didn't go across the aisle.
Chain reaction crash was impaired. Here's a look at that scene just after 9 o'clock this morning near Stapley and Brown. Mesa police say this cement truck veered out of its lane and drove into this small yellow car, forcing it into head-on traffic where it slammed into that white truck. 3 people were seriously hurt.
Tempe Bank's LifeLock will have to pay out a record $100 million after the feds say it failed to protect customers' personal information. The Federal Trade Commission just announced the settlement today. A federal court ordered LifeLock to secure customers' data and change its commercials 5 years ago. LifeLock reportedly agreed to the settlement but never upheld its end. The FTC says this is the biggest settlement it's won in this type of enforcement case.
Coming up, Christmas decorations brought smiles to the face of a Valley family's special needs child, but a Grinch turned their joy into frustration. Also, the Grand Canyon Skywalk is about to hit a big milestone this week, the reward they'll give to one lucky tourist.
And full-time work and full-time freedom. How a new tech tool helps job seekers land the work they want when they want.
They want to work when they want, where they want, for how much they want, and get really cool places.
The clock is ticking for last-minute deductions. We have tax season tips.
The top holiday habits for kids and adults that come wrapped in a bow.
What to recycle, reuse, or take to the curb when clean up after the holidays.
Tomorrow on
free TV.
Okay, we're here. There's Dad, Mom, the twins, Aunt Alice.
You're gonna tell me on Alice for coming.
Of course.
Don't forget Grandpa. Can the test drive be over now? Maybe just head back to the dealership.
Don't you want to meet my family?
Totally. It's practically yours, but we still need your signature. The Volkswagen Sign and Drive event. 0 doing signing, 0 down, 0 deposit, and 0 first month's payment on the new Jetta and other select models.
It's the season for giving, and Cons helps you give more with our own Yes Money financing, and we make it so easy to apply. Just go to cons.com from your computer or mobile phone and get approved in minutes. Then start making Christmas wishes come true.
Moving a TV is a real pain. Would that be easier if I had Prism TV from CenturyLink?
Maybe.
Sure. I've got CenturyLink's wireless set-top box, which makes it pretty easy. Let me show you. I can move it here, or here, even here.
Switch to CenturyLink. Get the Prism Essential TV package with internet for only $65 a month for 1 year.
Didn't even break a sweat. Until just now.
The holidays are here, and so is Toyotathon.
Wrap up a great year-end deal on a reliable Toyota, like 0% APR financing on many of our most popular models. And every new Toyota comes with a 2 years or 25,000 miles no-cost maintenance plan. Right now, get 0% financing or $750 cash back on a sporty new 2016 Corolla. Or lease a new Corolla for just $149 a month.
Make the holidays happier at Toyotathon. Uh-oh.
Toyota, let's go places. Arizona's got game, and it's on full display during the 45th Annual National Bank of Arizona Fiesta Bowl Parade. Bring the whole family to Central Phoenix on January 2nd and experience all the floats, balloons, performers, and more. Plus, see this year's Grand Marshal Baseball Hall of Famer Randy Johnson. The parade starts at 11 a.m. Admission is free for all ages with reserved seating for just $25. Visit fiestabowl.org for all the details. Be there January 2nd when the 27th Annual Motel 6 Cactus Bowl returns to Chase Field. Experience all the hard-hitting action as West Virginia meets Arizona State. Tickets start at $25. Call 480-350-0911 or go to cactusbowl.com.
Okay, this is exciting. The Grand Canyon Skywalk's about to mark its 1 millionth visitor. They expect to hit that milestone sometime this week, and whoever that lucky person is, they will get showered with gifts and pictures. A big part of the celebration there. The attraction has seen a recent spike in attendance with nearly 120,000 more people visiting the bridge this year compared to last year. Still, it would seem like vertigo walking across that. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Caught on camera, a real-life Grinch stole Christmas lights from a Valley family's front yard.
I want to show you on this home video, Kira. He pulls up, hops out of his SUV, and steals those star lights. They only cost about $40, but the family says they are worth a whole lot more. That's because this time last year they had no Christmas. The family's special needs son Bryce was in the hospital, and Christmas Day was spent at his bedside. And so this year, now that he's back home, they had a lot to celebrate.
He was in surgery last year several times. He had 3 surgeries last year. We wanted to have a good show for him this year.
The family says the stores are also sold out of these laser lights, but they hope this video will help catch that Christmas Grinch. And the Grinch striking again. Take a look at this. A man in Ahwatukee claims all of his Christmas lights were destroyed. He posted this picture on Facebook. He says this mess ended up costing him several $100s in damage. What a shame there.
Right about now, the first showings of the new Star Wars movie wrapping up all over the Valley, and fans are leaving the theaters and, of course, powering up their cell phones. So how can you protect yourself from those Star Wars spoilers? 3TV's Derek Stahl's live in the newsroom to help. Of course, we don't like to ruin the experience, right, Derek?
By now, those pesky plot spoilers are already percolating on social media, but there are some apps and browser extensions that can keep the Force from awakening too soon.
It's gonna be so good.
In this line of Star Wars fans waiting for the first showing, most are followers of the light side.
I'll talk about it, but I won't post any spoilers. I'll probably just say whether or not I liked it. Yeah.
No, I'm not a spoiler.
No.
But the dark side is present here too.
I just like ruining it for everyone else.
I just like doing it because I can do it. But I think if you really don't want anything to be spoiled for you, like that's kind of like a high expectation. And if you really don't want someone to tell you, don't go on social media, I would say.
Thankfully, there are other options. Google Chrome users can install a browser extension called ForceBlock. The app uses keywords and pattern recognition and warns you before you enter a site. Another extension called Unspoiler will block out content on Twitter and Facebook, but you have to tell it what terms to look for, and it only works on your desktop. Blocking spoilers on your phone is tougher.
And I believe there's only one way to defend our enjoyment of this movie. We must flood the national conversation with fake spoilers. Like chaff out the back of a jet fighter to throw up a heat-seeking movie missile.
Stephen Colbert is urging his viewers to tweet fake spoilers using the hashtag #SpoilerSpoilers. From that, I learned the story ends up centering around Jabba the Hutt